Well, how about that? That was pretty neat. All right, we're back. That's over. We have a winner. We have a winner that was exact with the point guess, which is crazy. Very difficult. Huh. All right. Well, that was awesome. I'll tell you, the first half of that game was boring. Defense played great. I mean, it's like watching a pitcher's duel, though. Second half of that game got a little more exciting. That was fun to watch. I don't know if they're going to show us who got. Um, they'll show the trophy stuff, I think. I'm watching it here. The volume's off. Um, I believe we have a winner. In case somebody wants to challenge this, I believe Steven Smith has won with his guess. We'll get there right here. Right here, he had Seahawks with the win and 42 total points. Anybody else have that? I don't think so. I was going through it. I believe Steven Smith is our winner. And Bob Hansen was the halftime winner, which was friggin' awesome. Bob was very close to winning both, in fact. Super close. Good guesses. I mean, just great guesses. Yeah, I agree, Jim. The last half was far more entertaining. It was fun. Yeah, I mean, you guys, that may be that defense was as good or better than the previous team that won the Super Bowl when they had the Legion of Boom. That team had an incredibly hard time trying to figure out what to do with the Seahawks defense. It doesn't matter about that because that was the tiebreaker unless somebody else had 42 in the Seahawks. The TDs, I don't know. Let's go look. You said 3 passing touchdowns, Steven, for the Seahawks and 2 for the Pats. I don't think the Seahawks had 3. I got a friend, him and his wife bet $50 at the beginning of the year on the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. $50 each. So $100 total, and that pays out $7,000 tonight. Pretty solid bet. Cheers. I guess you guys know what that means. I think we're going to go fishing tomorrow. What'd you guys think of the halftime show? man, I wish I could hear this one though. Yeah, yeah, people shut it off, I guess. How was that, Bob? I can't wait to hear from some of my friends that actually went to the Super Bowl. You can't hear me? You guys can't hear me? You sure? Hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Is that better? Hello, hello? Could be your volume. Oh, right on. See, I like that. I like that high energy. All right. I adjusted my volume a little bit on this software here, but ads are loud, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Is anybody else having an issue hearing me? No. All right. My mom must be doing something to her stuff. um, I tell you, I heard the Seahawks are going to be sold at the end of this. After this, it's just from what I understood, it was part of the will or part of Paul Allen's estate that it gets sold. But his sister right now is accepting the trophy, and I'm watching that right now. That's pretty neat. It's a big deal for these guys. You know, they spend their whole lives doing this just for this right now, this hour of partying on the field. That's pretty cool. I didn't see who got player of the game, if they've already done that or not, or MVP. Of course, Patriot 14-12. Um, thanks for being here. Thanks for hazarding a guess in this contest. We do it all the time. Wow, that was pretty neat. I keep watching the screen up here. It's hard not to. I love watching people celebrate. It's nuts. Yeah, like I said, I got friends and family that are at the game right now, and man, I can't imagine how they're feeling right now. That'd be pretty cool to be there. It's cool just to watch. Oh no. Oh heck. Coach's wife has huge, huge earrings. Giant. We're incredibly blessed to be. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys. Mark, you're the only reason I watched the game. Steven, thanks. I'm glad I could contribute to something positive in your day. How was fishing? I think you said you were going 4 days in a row this week. How has that worked out? I went 1 day in the last 3 weeks, and it was utterly amazing. Uh, look, look at this sunrise right here. Sun's coming up. The rod is nice and bent over. But I mean, just utterly a stunning day. Just out there in the middle of the lake fishing, as you do. See what comes up here. Oh, yeah. He enjoyed that right in his back. Chunky. Look at the belly on that fish. Uh, you guys aren't going to hear any of that. I forget. It was under 3 pounds. I think barely, like 214 or something. That one. And then I weighed that guy. I caught 2 right away. And then for those of you that think I don't know how to fish in open water, this is a clinic right here. This is very rare. I don't share this very often. I don't hold on, my book. Man, I'm surprised you winterized your boat, Jonathan. Look at this spotted bass, you guys. This isn't the big one. It's a good one here, but not the big one. I got into them spotted bass pretty good. Look at that. Just chubby. Is that a different one? No. Look at that spot right there. You guys, that is a 3 pound, 5 ounce spotted bass. Wait a minute. That right there is a 3 pound, 5 ounce. The other one was a 211. Look at that spotted bass. I mean, it's got shoulders like a giant smallmouth. Look at that, right there. Bam! Good morning. Nice spot, though. Right there, that's my personal best spotted bass, right there. Yeah, so we continue fishing and doing well. Still out in the middle of the lake, doing my thing. Just keep catching nice keeper sized bass that were very nice. And then I finished the day. That was, I caught several fish. These are just the keepers, the bigger keepers. I called a couple. But then I got this cat right here. Here, let's. Yeah, here we go. Let's just go ahead and watch this one. This was a nice fish. I'll tell you, not having my heavy casting rod that I use for A rigs and bigger swim baits really sucked over, kind of Christmas time where I needed it. But right there, it's a 315, I think, that bass. Nice fish. Anyway, the grand total of all of these, I didn't do a giveaway on it. I figure we were doing enough of that this weekend. But my 5 big fish for that day were 15 pounds, 5 ounces. So better than a 3-pound average per fish, which was solid. I've got reports from some people that are having a real tough time out there. So I'm happy with the things that I have figured out there. Loud? What's loud? Me? Yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic day. It really was, you guys. I was only out there for 4 hours, so I I felt like, it's one of those deals where you go do something that you plan on doing and it just works that day. So tomorrow we might go work on some other stuff in a different spot. Um, Same flavor, different part of the lake. We're expecting, like Misty was saying earlier, in the mid 70s tomorrow, which is, it could either be good or bad. We'll see. I'm gonna do some fireworks. I got some bottle rockets. I'm gonna put them in. We got a bunch of cardboard. We're remodeling the end of the house, and Tab put together some of this stuff today, and there's some boxes left over. So I'm gonna burn that. But in the middle of it, I'm gonna put bottle rockets and see what happens. Should be great. Uh, we'll see. We'll get it. We'll back out of that. Boom. So, Bob Hansen, if you're still on here, have you given any thought to what lure you'd like to have Steve paint up for you? Just curious. It does affect me, sort of. All of those fish in that little clip were all caught on an A rig. Um, 3 hooks, of course, 2 dummies. Uh, it's I am not above throwing the A rig. I think you're a fool if you don't throw it um, when it's appropriate. I'm curious, but Bob, you get what you like, you get it, and whatever that is, I get one. So I want to see if I can catch a fish with something that you designed. I think that'd be fun. Um, I'll tell you what, you guys, we got a we got a big week coming up. Uh, we got good weather, we got fishing, and I got a little bit of work I got to squeeze in the middle of all of that. But I I don't know if we dodged winter in the Ozarks or we got what we were gonna get and it was just meager. But looking at the outlook for the rest of the month, it doesn't look normal. Yeah, I caught some of those colors. You had that purple one. Um, there was another. Well, there was a group of them, which I have some of those and I like them. Yeah, the hammerhead, you guys. For those of you that don't know, I'm a huge fan of the hammerhead shark. I have one on my arm. I have a tattoo of a hammerhead right here. Big one. Yeah. Hey, and Steve, don't tell me what Bob orders. Just send it to me. Um, and I'll know what to do with it. I'll be surprised. It'll be a surprise when I get it. There you go. Down here, if we get out of February, it's usually all right. So I'm just hoping that February. Thankfully, I mean it. The only thing going on in February, if I were to jump in, is the MLF at Lake of the Ozarks. That'll be the first tournament because they canceled the first one and moved it to May 2nd. So I really don't have anything going on until March, unless I jump in that MLF deal on the 21st. I don't know. Side bet: more snow before March in Texas or where I'm at. A frog whopper plopper. I want to see a picture of this. Oh, more snow for me. Hmm. Uh, at my house. I see. I'm cheating right now. We're gonna go to my house. We're gonna go daily. I don't know why Bass Pro Shops ads keep popping up. Look at that tomorrow, you guys, right there. I'll be fishing tomorrow. Tuesday rain, and then we got 50s for what seems like a while. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that looks like snow unless at the very end of the month, see these overnights? If there's any moisture, if that moisture carries over, we might see a little snow. Otherwise, it looks like through March. It says March 1st, maybe some mixed snow and ice. That's a hmm. Yeah, I think I'll take this side bet that we're not going to get any measurable snow, like enough to stop the schools for the rest of February. I think. I believe I can fly. Let's see what the radar's doing. It's very cold way up north in Canada. There's some action down there in Mexico heading towards Texas, but like Steven lives down in this neck of the woods. Nothing doing. Where are we? We're way up here. We go right in on my house. Where's my house? Right here. It's not raining at my house, so we're good. We're all happy. That's good news. Sorry, guys, I'm just shutting her down. So, at any rate, you guys, I really had a good time doing these little giveaways in between. I mean, the football stuff a couple weeks ago was just weather sucked. This weekend, we had Drake's deal yesterday at University of Missouri. Uh, Basically, his orientation, and we went to his school. It was pretty cool. Starts in August. I think I got it on the calendar. His move-in day is August 16th. So we take him up there and drop him off. And for a week, I guess they get acclimated, and then they start going to school. Hold on, let me bounce out of that. All right, you guys. Hey, I want to just thank you guys very much for playing along with these games. It's kept me busy in the meantime. I mean, we had some turmoil around the house, just utterly busy, and the weather sucked. And now that there's a pattern developing of decent weather, I'm going to be back out there on the water, um, developing more content that you guys want to watch on the water. And there's other stuff coming as well. Don't don't be fooled by that. It's just right now it's kind of the lull. February kind of sucks in this area, but we're gonna make the best of it. And that's the way it's gonna be. Oh, congratulations, Jonathan. That's awesome. Uh, yeah, Drake is in. Well, he's in the mechanical engineering program at University of Missouri S&T. He's what they're called miners. He's not a miner, but their logo is the miners. Let's see if I can find it. It actually looks like a guy at my work. Let's see if we can pull up this logo. It's Missouri S&T, but they do have a sports team. They have football. Drake. I think if Drake does anything, he'll play baseball. If he does anything at all, he kind of wants to get his feet on the ground, get his education, and get into work. He's he's focused. So that's a pretty neat deal. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. Uh, it was a very nice school though. It's about 2.5 hours from our house. Um, which isn't horrible. Here's a good example right here. All right, right here. So this is what their deal looks like. The Missouri. So S&T is science and technology. It's basically the MIT of Missouri. It's not real easy to get into. You got to have your stuff together in mathematics, or they won't even look at you. So I would have been like 3 constellations over before I got a letter going, "Hey, Mark, we need you." They'd been like, "How's your math?" I've been like, "Yeah, thanks, Jonathan." No, I mean we're super proud, man. Like I I was an athlete and I knew how to work hard, but I sucked at school. It just wasn't important to me, and I'm glad that my kids are doing the opposite. I mean, they're good at sports too, but I'm glad that they're taking school more seriously. It really didn't hurt me in the long run, but it did close a lot of doors back in the day. And so I am super proud that my kids are thriving in school, and it's I owe it all to their mother, Baby T. She's in the bedroom over there, but here I can show you. She made me this mouse pad. That's us. That's us at Mike Vanderberg's wedding. But that's us. Anyway, like I said, she's off in bed. But I'll tell you what, you guys. Again, man, I every day that I turn on the camera and I try to entertain you guys, I'm reminded by your comments and your kind words, just how great it was and is, to still be doing this and have that relationship with all of you guys that have. I mean, it's we've been going on this now for years, so um, I look forward to what the future holds, and I'm taking one day at a time, and I'm trying to develop a system of content and entertainment that suits me, and maybe grabs your attention. I don't know what that is. I'm taking all ideas. So if you have any, please put them in the comment section or reach out to me privately if you have any ideas. I know there's some on the docket that are coming. I got a deal with Stephen Smith. I got a deal with Christopher Lawrence. Steve Miller, obviously, we got that deal going. There's going to be a little challenge with Bob and I when this lure deal gets going on that front. Uh, Christopher Lawrence and I are going to do something, and Stephen Smith and I have talked about doing stuff, and we will. I'm just kind of waiting for a little warmth. But anyway, I'll tell you what. Thanks for playing along. I'll see you guys later, if not tomorrow, the next day or so. Um, Tomorrow's gonna be an awesome day. I got some phone calls to make. I got some friends I need to go and talk to about tonight. But again, you guys, thanks. Take it easy. I'll see you real soon. Have a great night.